Right, thank you, Brian. New at 10 o'clock, Quincy's water treatment takes center stage at tonight's Quincy City Council meeting. The council approved about 8 resolutions. They include a $1.9 million agreement for the water treatment pump station. Other plans involved pipe repairs, valve replacements, sewer repairs, and more.
Most of the other bills that we had in there were either paying invoices or purchasing supplies for stock to make repairs on water mains and hydrants and valves and stuff like that. Proposals to purchase a vehicle that replace a vehicle that vehicle that's no longer in service. Just housekeeping stuff.
Now, even though the resolutions are expensive, leaders say they're extremely important to the future of the city of Quincy.